Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up on the HTV News Show, we have information on the 49ers, Thanksgiving break coming up soon, Pickle Day today, Ruby Bridges Walk to School Day and bike reminders. All this and much, much more coming up on this Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, Blue Day edition of the HTV News Show. The news starts now.
What's up, Vikings? It's Theo and Nathan back with another great show.
That's right, Theo. And by the way, you have some amazing Crocker merch on.
Thanks, Nathan. This beautiful Crocker merch is affordable and comfortable.
That's right. Anyways, let's go over to our top story.
Vikings, the trimester ends in less than 2 weeks, and Thanksgiving break is soon. Friday, November 22nd is our last day of school before the break and the last day of the trimester. On the last day of school before the break, we have the annual turkey trot and a noon dismissal.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm here with Mr. Carroll to talk about the turkey trot. The turkey trot is on Friday, November 22nd, the last day before Thanksgiving break. Mr. Carroll, tell us about the turkey trot.
Yeah, thanks, James. So the turkey trot is one of Crocker's long-standing traditions. It began back in 1967, so this year is the 57th annual turkey trot that's being held here at Crocker. And it began by Crocker's first PE teacher, a guy by the name of Dick Villa, who, when he passed away in the year 2000, they decided to name the turkey trots after him. So they call it the Villa Run or the Dick Villa Turkey Trot, and it's happening next Friday, November 22nd.
Wow, this event has a long history. What do I need to do to sign up?
So coming up on this Thursday, during your first period class, you're going to get an email from me, and you're going to fill out a form. You're going to tell us what you want to do that day. You have two options. The first thing you can do is you can race the event. The turkey trot is 1.3 miles, and you can decide to go out there and have a good run and give it your all and have a good race. The second event, or you can decide if you want to just jog the turkey trot, you're out there with your friends just kind of enjoying the day.
So I can either race or jog. What's the difference?
So if you're going to race, you're competing for medals, and you're competing for the top prize, which is a chocolate turkey.
Wow, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's really good. And if you decide to race, you're competing for medals and a turkey. If you're jogging, you're just out there kind of with your friends and your everybody in your grade level and just enjoying some outdoor activity right before Thanksgiving break.
What else is happening that day besides the turkey trot?
So one thing that's happened over the past few years is that we've had a number of activities. So first, we have the turkey trot. You're going to be rotating by your grade level.
Okay.
When you come out to the turkey trot, you'll do that and you'll run. Your grade level will also head to the NPR that morning, and you'll be a number of activities that are happening there, like some thank you cards, some games, some trivia. And the third thing that's happening is you will head down to the gym, and Mr. Bowie will have a dodgeball game set up between your first period classes. So fun, quick activities that are happening all throughout the day on November 22nd.
So what else is new this year besides that?
So what's new this year is that we're going to continue that spirit of competing against your first period classes like we have been with intramurals. And the class that signs up with the most amount of racers, people who decided to race it, the most racers in their first period class are going to get a prize. And the prize is two parts. The culinary arts class is going to bake some cookies and share them with that group. And you also will get a trophy that they'll be able to display in their first period class if you have the most racers.
I'm looking forward to this great event. Thank you, Ms. Carroll.
Well, thank you all very much. It's a great event, and I can't wait for next Friday, the 22nd.
In the news, the 49ers are having a rough season with a lot of injuries. They've won some games and lost some, but they're still fighting hard to make it to the playoffs. Their star quarterback, Brock Purdy, is playing well, and star running back, Christian McCaffrey, returned last Sunday. The team barely pulled off a win in the last seconds of the game against the Buccaneers, and next Sunday they will play their West Coast rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, at home at 1 p.m. Will the team make it to the playoffs this year? I don't know, but it's time for a joke. Why did the football quit the football team? Because it was tired of being kicked around.
Today is Pickle Day. Join us at lunch on the blacktop It's for pickles, pickled flavored chips, and pickled samples of all kinds. If you have food allergies, please check in with Miss Gilchrist and she'll let you know whether it's okay for you to eat. Due to this, the library will be closed today at lunch.
I'm Park with the birthdays for today. We only have one birthday today, and that's Santiago. When you see him in the halls, make sure to wish him a happy birthday.
This week, we honor the courage of Ruby Bridges, a young girl who made history in 1960 by trailblazing at the age of 6 as the first African-American child in the South to attend an all-white elementary school. Her bold step broke down barriers and paved the way for equal education for all children, no matter what race. By walking to school together on Thursday, November 14th, we're showing that we stand for kindness, equality, and the power of education for all students. So grab your friends and family, put on your walking shoes, and let's walk to school together on Thursday to remember Ruby Bridges.
I am Max with the weather report. Today will be pretty cold, around 60 degrees for most of the day. For the rest of the week, it will only get a bit colder, around 58 degrees. Get those comfy jackets out, Crocker, and get used to this cold autumn weather.
On Friday, November 15th, 5th graders and their parents will be visiting Crocker in the morning. 5th graders will be with leadership students and will be doing fun activities. There'll be an elective fair in the MPR where they'll learn all about our great electives that Crocker has to offer. The parents will meet with Mr. Rocha and Miss Ayer in the library, and then we'll tour classrooms around the school.
I'm Max with the intramurals. Tomorrow on Thursday, Miss Dee and Miss Gribble's classes will face off at lunch. Be sure to show up for your classes.
The Winter Toy Drive with Good Tidings is next week. We are helping Good Tidings with a Winter Toy Drive. Crocker Vikings, please bring an unwrapped toy to drop off at Mrs. Slater's office during the week of November 18th. Remember, one of these toys will make someone's day.
Hello, Crocker. The clubs for today are the Math Competition Club, the Tennis Club, the D&D Club, the Tabletop Miniature Club, Coding Club, Dance Club, and Taylor Swift Club. Also, the Arts and Crafts Club. Have fun at your clubs, Crocker.
Dungeons and Dragons Club will meet on Tuesday and Wednesday to begin their campaigns. If you'd like to join their club or miss leveling up your character this week, please see Mr. Bounds as soon as possible. The Tabletop Miniature Games Club will also be meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday. Friday Chess Club will meet with the results of their tournament.
Hey Crocker, it's Daniel with your Wednesday trivia. In the U.S., how many pounds of turkey does one person eat per year? 15 pounds. Wow, that's a lot of turkey.
Recently, there has been vandalism in the bike area. Helmets have been moved, dirt and food have been left on the seats, and even brakes and wires have been messed with. This behavior is both unsafe and illegal. Please contact Miss Ayer if you have any information regarding this vandalism. Also, please remember to lock your bike or scooter securely to the racks by the gym. Well, that's it for today's show. And by the way, Nathan, do you have anything to say?
Huh? Pickle?